Hi, kindergartners, welcome back. Last week we did our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom trees, and I think I hinted at the fact that we are going to be making alphabet books this year. So each week we are going to have a letter of the week, and we will do a fun little art project with the letter of the week. Also, you can feel free to do coloring pages, and I have a lot of other fun ideas that we will do every week with the letter of the week. Usually there is a book to go along with each letter as well, so every week you guys can look forward to a new book to listen to or to read, and then a new art project to do. So this week, you might have guessed, A is for alligator. So I'm going to show you guys how we made these alligators. Now, if you don't have all the supplies that we used here, just do your best at home. You don't have to have every template and every color paper to be able to do the projects. Just be creative, use what you do have, or if you have your own spin on it and you want to try something else, like with fabric or glitter or whatever, feel free. I'm a little limited here, right, with what supplies I can bring into the classrooms, so feel free to be creative with what you have at home. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, there is a template for the capital letter A. Again, if you don't have the template, just draw a big letter A, a big block letter A, and cut it out. It'll work just fine. Okay, so the first step is just to color your letter A. So just find anything green, crayon, marker, colored pencil, whatever you have at home that is green, and go ahead and color that. So I think I'm gonna use a marker for this one because I've been using crayons all day, so I thought I'd try something different. So you're just gonna color the whole letter, the letter A green. Once you've colored the whole letter green, make sure you don't leave any white spaces. We're really working on our coloring skills in kindergarten this year, and this project especially. In a little bit you're going to find out we are really working hard on our cutting skills. So you have that to look forward to today. So hopefully you have scissors, glue, and something to color with. Those are going to be our important supplies today. If you don't have those things, don't worry, just do your best. Okay, so once it's all colored, we're just about there. There you go. Okay, so it's all colored. Then you're just going to go ahead and grab your scissors, and you're going to cut carefully on the black line today. I know the black line is not super dark today, so it's going to be a little trickier to cut around. Don't worry about cutting out this inside space. If you want to cut it out, go ahead, or if you want to just color it in green, that will actually work today too. Okay, so once you've got it cut out, you are going to print off the paper that says A is for alligator, and if you don't have the ability to print this, not a problem at all. Just write A is for alligator on any piece of paper that you do have at home, and it will work just the same. And somehow I lost my focus. Come on. You are going to, there we go. You're going to glue your alligator sideways onto your piece of paper. So instead of gluing it up and down like a normal letter A, we're actually tilting it to the side, and we're going to glue it onto our piece of paper. So you should have glue. And if you don't have glue and scissors and all of that, you can just draw your A sideways and it will work just fine that way too. Okay. Whoop. Gotta get back on the camera here. Okay, and glue it on there. Nice and easy. Okay, then I have some scrap pieces of green paper. If you don't have this, don't worry about it. You can skip this step. But this is just to kind of add some fun scales and also to help practice our cutting skills. So we are going to cut squares out of this piece of paper. So what I like to do to cut squares is cut strips, and And then I turn my strip on its side, and then I cut, 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 cut. And then I get a whole bunch of squares. That's the easiest way that I have found to do it. Then you're gonna just take these, and you're gonna put some glue on them, and you're gonna stick them all over your green letter A. And when you're done, it's gonna kind of look like spots or like alligator scales. If you want to overlap them, you can. Overlapping is always a good technique to use in art. It adds a 3D effect, which is always fun. So all you gotta do is just glue them on there, and you're gonna glue them all the way around the letter A. Okay, then the next step is pretend I did them all the way around, but I don't want you guys to have to sit here and watch me cut and glue for the next 10 minutes. All right, so then the next step is to take a yellow scrap piece of paper. Again, if you don't have yellow, it's just fine. You can draw this step. We're just gonna be making the alligator's teeth. So to make the teeth, you're gonna want triangles. And one trick that I always like to tell you guys is that if you want an easy way to make a triangle, all you have to do is cut the corner of your paper off. Corners of paper, if you cut them off, makes a triangle. And then, if you want to get more tricky, you can turn your scissors on an angle like this. So instead of straight, you're going to turn it. You're going to cut once, you're going to turn it the other way, and you're going to cut twice. And you'll also make a triangle that way. Then all you have to do is take those little triangles and arrange them in the mouth of your alligator. Ooh, isn't that fun? And you can have as many teeth as you want. Totally up to you. Have fun with it. Okay, so then the only thing left is to add all the fun details. So you can outline it, you can make a little nostril up here. I made an eyeball for my alligator, not a crocodile. And then some of my kindergartners this week decided to draw like a swamp or like grasses for our alligator to be peeking through. Some people wanted to draw like the sky up here or some clouds. You can do whatever you want to add some fun to your alligator picture. But that is about it. So when you're done, don't forget to take a picture, send it to me. I can't wait to see what you guys create.